All right, man. What up, bro? Peace, peace, peace. I want to come back with another video real quick because I was reading Proverbs because today's the 28th. So I was reading Proverbs 28 in the Good News translation earlier, man. Because a lot of times too, because yeah, man. Because this is a lot of thing that happens. Like a lot of times, we gotta be careful like that, man. Because I was a brother assembly of firstborn, man. Like when we speak on certain people, actually, where's that Psalms? You know what? Touch not my anointed. My Psalms, my anointed. I want that. I want that. Oh yeah, 105 and 15. Let's get Psalms 105 and 15 real quick. Yeah, let's just Psalms 105 and 15 real quick. It says, saying, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. Yeah, exactly, man. So Psalms 105 and 15 says, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm, man. So yeah, man. That, and also too, that's an aspect is that as well. Speaking on righteous, like certain of our like forefathers and righteous men, man. Seriously, because because a lot of times I touched on this in the past, like because people say, oh, Noah was a drunk, Jonah or Jacob was a thief, was about talking about right now, or Moses, or talk about Moses, because a lot of times people that don't want to keep the laws, they really talk about Moses because he's associated with the law. Those are law of the Most High, of course, but he's associated with that. People talk about Moses, but the scriptures call him Moses a man of God. So. Or David, of course, David's another one key that people talk about David all the time, or even Solomon for that example. They talk about him. Now, those like Romans says, it's for our learning things that the mistakes these men made. But listen, these are what even David what at least say Saul. Listen, that's the Lord's anointing right there. Those these men one, these men had on how should I say on earth as in heaven. These men have a genealogy in heaven and not only on earth but in heaven, man. Because the brother, shout out the brother too, because I wasn't even recognize this, man. Those stars, we see inside those genealogies in heaven, man. Those like they're really in the book of life too. Like what do I have, man? What do I shoot? I'm nothing let me, because I say this all the time. Listen, that's the beauty of the scriptures, of the word, that these were regular men, but at the same time, these were holy men as well, man. These were men way above, way more righteous than myself, man, and us, man. So that's what it is. So you kind of gotta watch what you say about certain these things. Now we do it as a fact to learn from situations and mistakes, certain things of that nature. Things that they done because it's for learning, but that's what makes it so great and relatable to them, because that because what they went through is the same thing that we going through. Like Corinthians says, no temptation uncommon to man, but you gotta kind of be mindful of what you say about these certain man. You gotta be mindful, man, because the Most High is really those are really his anointed man. Those are men that have really genealogies in heaven, man. Like shit, what do I have, man? What do I man. I'm just really trying to fall after their footsteps, because they please the Most High Yahushua, man. So see, just like this, man. Just if anybody or in any field or endeavor that you go to, or like a sports, right? You're gonna watch the all-time greats, to see what made them great. That's what it is. That's why Job. No, let's get this in Job real quick. That's it. Is what it is. You're gonna watch Hall of Fame. You're gonna read books, encyclopedias, watch documentaries, watch old games, or what made them great, or things of that nature, man. If you a receiver, man, you're gonna watch Jerry Rice. Or if you if you play NBA, you're gonna watch Jordan, of course. You're gonna watch Magic. You're gonna watch Hakeem. You're gonna watch LeBron. You're gonna watch Tim Duncan. You're gonna watch Bill Russell, Wilt, and you gonna watch that Larry Bird. You gonna watch them, man. You gonna watch those guys, man. Or say shoot whatever football, man, you're gonna watch like Jerry Rice, Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, or Ray Lewis, or whatever, or Jim Brown, or you name it. You're gonna watch those guys, man, just to see what made them great, man. Or Brady, of course, Peyton, Elway, Dan Marino, you whatever, man. You're gonna watch those guys to see what made them great. Yeah, let me get this Job 8:8. It says, "For I inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their father, the search of their fathers, man." So yeah, man. So yeah, this we're gonna seek out what made them great as well, man. So and plus you gotta be mindful of what cause even talking about that's crazy, even talking about sports, man. But since we're going there, man, cause like just like that, man, cause these is like yeah, man, these men in this book, man, these the righteous men, these are forefathers, these prophets, man, these Hall of Famers, man. So you gotta like even in the sports world, man, like when somebody like usually cause like say usually somebody, because we're kind of in the trolling era, right? So usually when somebody comes and say that somebody has a good season or good game, or they come out and say what you call them, oh yeah, man, I'm better than Jordan, or this, yeah, or I can be the next Jordan, or somebody say that, something like that. People be like, oh, don't even do that. They say how much more in this, man, in this, like seriously, it's like, oh, like you gotta watch your mouth for certain things you talk to. This is a legend right here. This is like you don't know who you talking about right here. So you gotta gotta earn your stripes, man. So I said to say, let me just get that. Let me just get this Proverbs chapter, because a lot of times I'm just said this because I heard this a lot of time. A lot of times, Jacob was a thief and things of that nature, and he was not. He was not a thief, of course, because this would have happened to him. But let's get this too, man. Jacob was a thief, or I think what didn't T.D. Jakes said that, I think once, or I heard it, or T.D. Jakes said like King David was a homosexual, or people said stuff about some people, there's many people out here that think they're the Mashiach, they think they Yahushua, they think they Christ, or people said stuff about Christ, or about David and Moses, or what's the other? It's a lot of stuff people say about certain of our forefathers, certain servants, but anyway, or Peter, or things, or yeah, man, just of that nature. But anyway, this is what you call them, Proverbs chapter. Since we're talking about Jacob, Proverbs chapter 28:10. This is in the Good News translation. It says, "If you trick an honest person into doing evil, you will fall into your own trap." So, okay, so let's unpack this. So, if you trick an honest person, since Jacob, is a so-called tricked Esau, right? He will fall into his own trap. Now we know Jacob didn't fall into the trap, because the Most High had no problem with what Jacob is, no problem what Jacob did whatsoever. Shoot, the Most High, honestly, that was always in Esau. Esau despised, he really rejected the living God. He rejected the Most High. He rejected His word. So, and also too, nothing happened. Actually, in Jake, when it says, shout out to brother somebody first, but I didn't know this, but I'm about to get to this prayer of Manasseh. But Jacob was a dwelling man, intense man. I mean, he was a perfect man. And also too, in natural level, because like Sirach says, he has he gave us different nations diverse ways, because Jake, our people, we tend to be in the crib. I like being in the crib now. I got my shorts on till now. And Esau, they're in the prodigy, man in the field. That's on a natural level. But really, it's deeper than that with this nationality, with the whole Jacob and Esau, even until this day, because it's really the carnal man versus the spiritual man. Because which I'm about to get later, and Hebrews, that word profane in Hebrews just means earthly. It means worldly. So and we know Esau, even the actual patriarch Esau was that, and also even his progeny. We see it now with the AI and things of that nature. And then this is more than that, because a lot of our people, Ezekiel says, are likened unto Esau, or likened that follow that ways of the world. So is what it is. But uh, yeah, because yeah, let me grab this again though. It says, if you do not obey, no, I'm sorry, if you read Proverbs 28 into verse 10, it says, if you trick an honest person into doing evil, you will fall into your own trap. So yeah, I might not revisit that. The account of, you know what? Let's go to it. Let's revisit that. So if he in one. Esau wasn't like, an honest, just man. He wasn't. He wasn't. So, because honest means like kind of just or right. He wasn't. So, and Jacob didn't trick her. So, yeah, and we'll see. We'll get into it. Yeah, I'll just get to the point. It says Jacob, Genesis chapter 31, verse 25 and verse 31. It says, and Jacob said, "Sell me this birthright this day." I'm sorry. Let me get this. No, I'm gonna read this whole. I'm gonna read 30. It says, and Esau said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray thee, with that the same red pottage, for I am faint." Therefore, his name was called Edom. And verse 31, and Jacob said, "Sell me this day thy birthright." And verse 32, here's the point. He said, Esau said, "I behold, I'm at the point to die. What profit shall this birthright do to me?" So yeah, exactly. So that's what it is. He did the same thing, So he said, "Listen, what's good will this birthright do to me?" He really rejected the word of the Lord. He really rejected the Most High. He rejected the word of the Lord. But you know what it is? But you know what it is? Thing too, it was always in him. Because you don't think he learned from Isaac, and I think Abraham was around. So he knew what Esau. The thing is too, Esau knew who he was rejecting. It's like, say if even Jacob gave it to him, as somebody the firstborn said, the brother from there, he said the Most High would have tried him another way, man. So it doesn't even. So Jacob didn't trick him into anything, man. He was like, that's what it is, man. He didn't trick him into anything at all, man. He just let's get the first Samuel real quick. And also too, Esau had no excuse. He had no excuse, because what I'm about to get First Samuel chapter First Samuel chapter yeah, we're gonna get let me get First Samuel real quick. Where's it at? First Samuel chapter oh man, where's it at? Yeah, First Samuel chapter 15 and verse 23 says, "For rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, and he hath rejected thee from being king." So yeah, man, he rejected, you reject the Most High, he's gonna reject you. He rejected the word of the Lord. Esau really rejected the word of the Lord. So Most High, he rejected him and his progeny. So he's just he said, "No, I'm good on you." Yeah, man. So he rejected him. So no, let me do with progeny, because there's some might actually want to because Psalm says the one I'll acknowledge those that they acknowledge me. If you might have those are ones that eat them that might get on. Let me not say that. You just have to acknowledge him pretty much, because there's that's another conversation for another day. Let me get this. Anyway, Hebrews. Let's go to Hebrews. No, let's go to Matthew. That's what I want. Cause same thing. There's no, like I said, no excuse for um Esau, man, because he shoot, same thing happened to Yahushua. Let's get to the point. It says when Satan came to to Yahushua, but Matthew chapter 4 verse 3, it says, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command these stones be made of bread. Verse 4, it says, but he answered, it said, it's written, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the mouth of Yahweh. So what, like, this is Yahushua fasted 40 days. He was at his lowest. He was just as faint as Esau. But what he said, listen, man shall live by every word of the Most High, man. That's what it is. So there was no excuse for Esau, because the same thing happened. But you see Yahushua's answer compared to Esau's, like, so and also too, yeah, man, this is actually the spirit. At the end of the day, man, that war was this carnal man versus a spiritual man, man. That's why that's just what it is. That's how 2nd Ezra 6:9, man. Esau is in the world, Jacob is again in power. Now, in the heavenly kingdom, man, it's just like, it's a carnal. It's like, it's gonna be two different. It's two different things, man. It's two different things, man. It's like, one, because this world is like what's it teaching them now, man? Like, the Scientology, like, or AI, like, artificial intelligence, transhumanism versus the kingdom of Jacob and the world of Jacob. It's all gonna be like what? The spiritual kingdom, man. That's gonna last forever, man. That's what it is, man. Heavenly things, like, heavenly earth, world and earth, man. That's is what it is, man. So, like, a heavenly kingdom. That's what it is, man. When you were worshiping the Most High Yahushua, man. So that's what it is. But that's what it is more than the so-called It's bigger than just the nationality. It's the carnal man versus spiritual man. But us, I don't know. This is more of that's why I tend to notice even then, like, because even then, like, what they say, then they like, that was what you call mostly for Esau and Islam, man. Most of that is kind of because I think Jake, as it's kind of mostly like, because after seeing Book of Clarence, it was kind of where that dichotomy is just like, it's naturally in Jake to know, like, the even Wisdom of Solomon is there. We're naturally curious about, because the Most I put in the spirit as his people to know that he exists, because that's just is. But more than, and I know it's the most Edomite say, like, most. Because actually, the creator of atheism was an Edomite. He was a so-called Caucasian. But it's, I said, it's bigger than, I'm just going into, like, my spiel on things. It's bigger than nationality. It's more of the righteous and the wicked and spiritual versus the carnal. But I'm just saying what I observed. Because many of our people, like Ezekiel says, are likened unto Esau now. Because many of our people don't even believe in the Most High. They have a disdain for him and reject them. So they're no different from Esau. So, but I'm just saying, say it through my experiences now. Because yeah, man. So. I mean, that's it. But even though, like, shout out to the brother that sent me the firstborn too, because no matter what you think, because me, I'm of the, it really doesn't matter, because I'm of the belief that Esau is the so-called Caucasian, but that's neither here or there. But even what doesn't matter, even if you think, like, as far as nationality perspective, what you think, just don't be like Esau. Whoever this man you think it is, whatever, like, nationality or like color you think it is, do not be like this man. That's the ultimate point. That's why it's the spiritual versus the carnal, man. That's the really point of this story, man. So that's it. No, let's get this in Genesis. That's really what this is. That's really that war is, man. Genesis chapter 3 verse 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. So yeah, that's the enmity of the serpent seed, and and righteousness, man, and the Most High, man. That's what it is, man. And we see this, like, but no, too. That's why I did the video on Cain and Abel. If you Jacob, he was the son of the promise, man. Even the younger, like, so this was nothing new, because Isaac and Ishmael, like, Isaac was the son of the promise. Ishmael wasn't. Abel was the son of promise. Cain wasn't. So it's like I said, that's why I said it's deeper than nationality. It's deeper than just, like, it's about righteousness and wickedness at the end of the day. Like Sirach 13 says, like, I'm forgetting what it says, but man, that's what it's about at the end of the day, man. Seriously, but yeah, man, that's just what it is, man. So when we see it, that's why I touched on that too. But I'm glad I kind of touched on this, but um, Hebrews chapter um. But even in that, man, because now since I touched on Book of Clarence, I wish that y'all pray that if y'all ain't see it, I'm probably gonna spoil this. But at the end of the day, it's kind of in Jake's spirit. He had a spirit of remorse at the end because he actually repented at the end. If y'all ain't see the movie, but and also too, they had the Caesar, the one that played by Benedict Cumberbatch, Caesar Borgia. He had him as White Jesus on there. He just said just kill all humans, stuff like that, just destroy them all. But on the other side, Clarence was just he had a spirit of remorse and actually sorry, and actually how Shai actually the character that played Christ at the end of the movie, he actually resurrected him because in the end, man. But yeah, y'all check the movie out, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But seriously, man, that he had a so that's what it is too, man. But let's get this Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. It says, "For if least there be verse 16, it says, least there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." So yeah, in verse 17, "For afterwards, when he inherited the blessing, he was rejected, and he found no place of repentance, though he sought it for with tears." So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. So that exactly. So he and notice how I said he rejected it. So yeah, after he rejected it, the word didn't care, but most I didn't care about that, man. Or he even got mad at Isaac, man, and said he still no, that's not what happened. But anyway, but let's get into our word profane, man, because the profane means earthly or worldly, man. Yep, exactly. Yep, profane. Oh gosh, it says, it says, yeah, yep, non-religious, worldly, yep, earthly, the earthly man versus the spiritual man, exactly. Yeah, it's what. Oh my gosh, oh wait, I'm gonna screen share. Yeah, that's what this means, man. So, oh wait, y'all probably can't even see this. Damn. Okay, yeah. Just look at man. Profane, man. That's what that means, man. So y'all can look up what the profane even means. Might turn this off, but yeah, man. That's just that's what it is, man. So that's what it is. So yeah, man. That don't what you call them yeah, man. That don't. I might put this as son of the promise, but yeah, then exactly. That's why actually let me get this Ecclesiastes 5:1 real quick, man. It says, "Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh, and be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice to fool, for they consider not they do evil." In verse 2, here's the point: "Be not rash with the mouth, or let not thine heart not thine heart to be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh, for Yahweh is in heaven, and thou art on earth. So therefore let thy words be few." So yeah, man, watch your mouth, man. Speak on certain things. Speak on certain certain people on things, man. So seriously, man, because a lot of things that's been happening with that, but yeah, man, that's what it is. Actually, let me get this in prayer and Manasseh too, because it says actually I'm gonna go back to Genesis 25, then prayer and Manasseh. So yeah, man, that's really what it is. So yeah, because that's what the whole it's the serpent seed versus God seed, man, Most High seed. Let's get where's it gonna go in Genesis? Yeah, this is good. Genesis chapter 25 and um, verse 27. It says, hold on a second. Genesis 25 and 27. It says, and the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter and man of the field. Yeah, worldly man. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. That's it means he was a perfect man too. Shout out to Brother Assembly Firstborn. He brought this out, as well. Told us that means that he was a perfect man. But even on let's get this inside right. Even on a natural level, let's get this inside right too, because yeah. Sirach chapter 33 and verse 11. You hear this? It's in much knowledge the Lord hath made them. I'm sorry again. It says, in much knowledge the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse. So yeah, so it's going to the Most High give each nation a different spirit. So because Jake, man, we like to kick back, chill, relax in the crib on a natural level. I'm touching on scripture, but we see Esau, so-called Caucasian. I was just talking about this with somebody the other day about because I used to want to be a veterinarian and things of that nature. And the crocodile, what was his name? Not crocodile. No, I'm gonna have to look him up. He died by the stingray. Crocodile, not Crocodile Dundee, but what's his name? Yeah, man, that's Esau, man. That's why we see it shoot. Esau, different videos of Esau in the wilderness, in the wild, and that's just the spirit the Most High gave him. A hunter, he gave them. The blessing that the Most High did give Esau though, is the will to want to rule though. Because even all that, man. So that's why even like that, even like Esau per se, in comic books, right? The character in Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Man villains, Kraven the Hunter, that's so that just, I don't know, man. That's me personally, this. I'm just touching on this on a natural level, because spiritually, I just went into it's about the spiritual man versus carnal man, but yeah, I'm speaking on natural level. That's Steve Irwin. That's his name. Yeah, Steve Irwin. People like Steve Irwin, man. The zookeeper, yeah. The Crockett made him, yeah. Steve Irwin, he got died by stingray. So people like that, man of the field, things of that nature. The hunter or things of that nature, man. So that's what that is. And let me read this in Sirach one more time. It says, and he in much ways, verse 10, yeah, because I'm starting verse 10. Ecclesiastes also knows Sirach, verse 10, 33, verse 10. And all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of the earth. Verse 11, it says, and in much knowledge the Lord had divided them and made their ways diverse. So yeah, Most High gave different each nation different ways, a different spirit, man. So that's what it is, man. Because that's why our people really don't Jake don't really like the woods, and that's just not the spirit that playing, doing the tennis, chilling, relaxing, the lounge, that's what Jake likes to do anyway. But let me get back to the point though. Cause I went a little diatribe with that, but let me go to let's go to prayer and Manasseh. No, let me let me read that again. Then I'm going to prayer of Manasseh. It says in Genesis 25 and verse 27. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. So yeah, man. But let's get to so he was a perfect man, and Esau was kind of of the field, he trusts. What it is too. That's actually Psalm 44 and 6. Esau being a man in the field, being the worldly man. What did David say? Let me just grab it real quick before I go there. Or like Corinthians said, my weapons of warfare won't save me, man. Or even Psalms 44, and like David said, let me get this. It says Psalm 44 and 6. It says, For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Now, Genesis 27:40. Esau shall live by the sword. Like, what do we see with guys like Hitler or General Custer or Joseph Stalin, like men that live by the sword, like, on that level. But or even you could have it not be Edomite by blood, so that had that spirit of that, like, you're going to not trust in the Lord, trust in carnal weapons rather than spiritual weapons, man. So let me get the balance too, because people, yes, there's nothing wrong with that, having something like that for protection, because the disciples, they walked around with swords, and and Yahushua did say out of his mouth, you buy yourself a sword, but that was going to persecution. But there's nothing wrong with that. But ultimately you don't put your trust in that, just like we just read right here. Psalm chapter 44 verse 6, for I will not trust in my bow, neither my sword shall save me. So, yeah. I said it because I digress. But, let's get this prayer of Manasseh, then I'm going to end it right here. Prayer of Manasseh, 1 and 8. It says, therefore, O Yahweh, that thou art the God of the just, so God of the faithful. Thou hast not appointed repentance to the just, and to Abraham, to Isaac, and Jacob, which have not sinned against thee, but thou hast appointed repentance unto me. I am a sinner. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. That's like, so it just named, like, Jacob a perfect man. Didn't sin against the Most High, didn't transgress against the Most High. He was doing since he was a perfect man, so he wasn't a trickster. Because let's get this in Proverbs 28:10. The good news: if you trick an honest person into doing evil, you will fall into your trap. Fall into your own trap. So yeah, man, that's what it is. And Jacob was an honest, just man, faithful man. That's what, and that's really your forefather too, man. So, it's our forefather as well, I should say. So yeah, man, that's too. And also too, man, what Jacob did to get there, man. Also too, those how he became Israel, man. He reached a new level spiritually, man. He was wrestling against the old man when it says, an angel. He wrestled an angel, like, but also too, that was him. Like I said this all the time, like that's where in the comic book movies they get that from, man. Because when you want to reach a higher level, you grow spiritually when you reach a higher new level of yourself, man. So that's how he became Israel, man. He wrestled against his inward man, the old man, to come Israel, man. Or like or even like that's what it is too, man. So and also too, like him wrestling the angel, man. That's like, so he earned what he got, man. So anyway, man. That has me thinking about something else too. But anyway, I ain't gonna go into. But hopefully, this is dang. I wish oh man, I wish the video, because I'm looking at the video time now. I wish it would have ended at 32 seconds, around 32, because in Genesis 32, that's when Jacob becomes Israel. So I've been perfect. But anyway, man, hopefully it was good, man. So I figured I'd touch on it. So peace, y'all.